What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today we're going to be looking at Janemba. Now, I didn't have Janemba, but of course with the recent release of the Extreme Z Awakening for this guy, I ended up doing just a couple multis on his re-release banner, and I was luckily enough able to get him after 2 multis. So I was pretty happy about that. So I got him Extreme Z Awaken, and I just want to try him out. So today we're up against the Super Saiyan Gohan Teen, one of the Extreme Magnificent battles. This is a pretty difficult fight, so I don't know how this is going to go, but as I said, I kind of want to just see what this guy's all about, providing buffs to movie bosses and corroded body and mind. But the thing is I don't really have many good characters in that category, and I don't think there's many great ones in that category, but movie bosses is a great category. Now, we're not going to be using a 200% leader skill, so I wonder if that's going to play part into how good or bad this run is going to go. This passive skill on this guy is so good. We'll kind of talk more about it as we go along, as we can run into this boss fight, but I am a little concerned for characters like Baby is really not a good character to be bringing here, but I'm going to be bringing him anyway. We may have to shift that around. We're bringing Turles. He can get kind of caught out as well, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and start it up. Again, if we end up dying, we'll go ahead and we'll run it back with you know, a little bit different of a setup here. But starting things off, we do have a decent rotation with the Janembas, which is good. So Janemba is a really cool dude in terms of what he can actually provide to the squad. So of course, there's lots of buffs here. We have to deal with Goten, Trunks, and Videl, all of which can be pretty nasty. The cool thing about Janemba, though, is that he can be kind of put in any slot, and he's going to provide some nice buffs. So the best place to put him is technically slot 2, because that's when he gets a lot of different buffs. So where is it? I'm trying to look it up here. He does an additional damage reduction of 22% when he is the first or second attacker in a turn, and then he launches an additional attack with a great chance of being a super when it's the second or third attacker in the turn. So the first attacker, good defense, third attacker, additional attack, and if you're in the second slot, you get both of those together. I think first of which I am going to... Who's going to be the biggest threat? I think maybe Videl? Do they all have actually the same amount of HP? Trunks actually has the most amount of HP, so I think I'm going to use the Domain of Broly straight up. So the Domain of Broly only gives buffs really to uncontrollable power, but it does actually debuff superclass enemies, so I think that's going to be kind of good. I don't remember, is he on uncontrollable power? He is. Okay, yeah, that's even better. I didn't even realize that. So Janemba is on uncontrollable power, if I could speak, so he will receive the buff from that. I think I'm going to rotate Broly off, though, and I will keep the Broly, the Tech Broly, in his base form to tank really well on this first turn. So it doesn't really matter who we target for this. We do want to get some good ki, though. Let's just do that. That's fine. And then Janemba being a physical character, we'll go ahead and attack Videl. We'll get good damage there against Videl. And then Broly being int, he will be super effective against all types. So I guess I'll just go for Goten. Although we do have Turles and Cell Max, so I kind of want to get rid of them as well. I'll try and get rid of Trunks. We'll see how this turn goes. Hopefully they launch a bunch of supers on these guys. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay, Videl will attack Broly. We tank that really well because Broly is a beast on that first turn that he arrives. And here we go with the super attack of Janemba. So Janemba, with his 18 ki super, he will greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage and lower defense, and then his 12 ki super raises attack and defense. So it's a 50% raise on 18 ki, it's a 30% raise on his 12 ki. Unfortunately, no additional super, no, just a bunch of additional attacks, but he does stack every time he does an attack. Every time he does an attack, he gets additional ki, additional attack and defense, up to a total of plus 6 ki, and 166% attack and defense. So that's really solid, and also a chance of doing a crit plus 66%. So that's fantastic there. That was a great first turn. We do have Janemba once again. I am considering just putting Janemba in the first slot. It would be nice to put Cell Max here just to get kind of built up, but I think that's way too risky the way things are. I think I will put Janemba here in the first slot to tank as much as possible. We do see that Trunks is stunned. That is pretty good. And then we do have Baby, who I'll target Goten with his ability, so I think that should be pretty good. So again, we'll use Janemba here against Videl. We'll go ahead and use Cell Max. Cell Max with his 18 ki. Do we get the 18 ki? Oh, we definitely do. I guess let's try and just get rid of Videl here. And then Baby will go ahead against Goten, and that will get him his 24 ki super attack. This should be a decent turn. Let's see what kind of happens here. So we are guarding 100% of the time with... Oh, and he's just going to dodge it because he has a high chance of evading enemy super attack, which is so good. Great chance of nullifying ki blast super attacks directed at the character as well. So here we go. He's the first attacker in the turn, so he's not going to get the additional attack, I don't think, from being in the second or third slot, which is, it's not the end of the world. He's just kind of here mainly as the defense. That's the main reason why he's so good. But the more attacks he does, the better he's going to be attacking and defending. So here we go with Cell Max performing some supers, which is good. So this is going to hit all enemies, of course. By the way, like, basically every character on this team is at 55%, so this is like a raw, bare bones base level you're looking at right here. So nothing too crazy, so we shouldn't be seeing crazy numbers aside from the friend. The friend will be 100%, so that does help out a lot. Videl, is she knocked out? Oh my god, she's so close. That is unfortunate. Well, she'll be dead next turn anyway. Let's see how much damage Baby does to Goten here. It should be a decent amount, I would think. Just under 10 million, again at 55%. That was actually a decent chunk of damage that he took. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and transform here with Broly, get him to the Super Saiyan Broly. We'll go ahead and put Janemba in the middle, and then when Broly attacks, that will kill Videl, so we can start targeting other characters. I think we do want to try and get Trunks down as much as we possibly can. Let's see, So we have to use all of that key, which I would have loved to have used for Janemba. Alright, let's just do this then. We'll use this for Janemba for a bunch of heals, because healing is great. And then let's go ahead and use that. Okay, so Goten's going to attack him. Let's go ahead and attack Goten then. Do we get the 18 key? We do get the 18 key. That's good. Okay, this should be a decent turn as well. Broly's going to tank really well on this first turn. That's not really a problem. Yep, we ate it up. Here we go, Broly with his 18 key super attack, which as we know is just doing a bunch of damage to all enemies. Of course, really high chance to crit with every attack that he performs. And that should kill Videl as well. 100% should be dead by now. Okay, do a couple of normal attacks. And then Janemba comes in, of course. Oh, look at that. That's nearly 20 million attack stat. This is the friend Janemba. Of course, he did a bunch of attacks on that first turn, so he is completely built up right now, so he's looking really good. He does get the additional super attack as well, so he's got great attack, great defensive stats right now, so that's fantastic. He does lower defense on his super attack as well. Of course, a lot of enemies have the ability to kind of negate that anyway, but it's still cool that he does have the capability to do it. So we're going to go ahead and use this 18 key super attack from Turles on the Goten. I'm not too sure if he can be stunned or not. I didn't double check that. He can be stunned, so he doesn't even attack Turles, which is great. The domain is gone now, unfortunately. It is what it is. But Goten is the only one left. I think I will keep the rotation of Broly up. Broly probably is the better one to keep around, but then again, now that I'm thinking about it, like having Cell Max here would be really, really nice. The thing is with Cell Max, he hasn't really taken many hits with the way that he kind of works. But I think that what we'll do, we'll go ahead and keep Cell Max on rotation because we're going to try and get him completely built up. That's going to be kind of important so that we have more defensive options. And then we'll keep Janemba here. Remember, he is going to be guarding, so he's going to be fine in terms of defense. He's completely... Well, we want to get as much built up as we can, because I know that the friend Janemba is completely built up. My Janemba might be built up. I think you need to do at least 3 or 4 supers, or 3 or 4 attacks in order to be completely built up. So get a bunch of attacks in from Cell Max, so he'll be looking good right now, which is fantastic. And then here's Janemba. Now remember, Janemba's not going to be an offensive threat, so... Yeah, we're not really focusing on how much damage Janemba is going to be doing. We're kind of just looking at the defensive capabilities here. And we're going to get an additional super attack because why not? We absolutely love additional supers here. Bop. Oh, and a third super because why not? And remember, this is at 55%. It's crazy, man, getting all these additional attacks. Bop. Okay, you're still sealed. You're still doing nothing. Hopefully Broly, well, he's going to be super effective against all types, so we would actually like to finish him off here and move on. And we do not move on. Oh my god. We are definitely going to use this additional here from this active skill from Broly, so he's going to be looking quite monstrous right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Do that, and then we'll just move on. He should 100% be dead here. He's not going to be living this attack. But that rotation here with this Broly and then the friend Janemba, whew, this is going to be a brutal rotation. So next up, we're going to move on to Super Saiyan Gohan. 100 million HP, lots of damage reduction. We'll see how things go. This is going to be a long-ass fight. I'm kind of concerned once we get to the final stage because we still have Gohan and Goten together, and then we've got the family Kamehameha to look at. Having this on Cell is really good defensive-wise. And we do have the active skill of Janemba, which is the rage mechanic. This is a really powerful mechanic, but I think we will save it a little bit later until, like, we absolutely need to, like, be tanking a bunch of hits. I think that is probably going to be our goal. I think I want to keep the strength slots for Turles, so I think that's what we'll do, because that is a bunch. I would like to keep that rainbow. Let's do this, and let's see how this goes. So Cellmax should be eating all these up. I mean, this super attack, let's see how much he takes from this super. Pretty sure Cellmax is relatively built up here, so we should eat it. That's still a bunch of damage, dude! Get out of here, man. Holy cow, that's so much damage. Okay, we may have to use some Rage next turn. Then again, Janemba's going to be tanking well. Broly should tank relatively well, so probably next turn will be okay. Okay. Cellmax is going to just go ahead and do wham bam thank you ma'am with a bunch of his attacks. Of course, we know how he goes. But Cellmax getting caught out for sure. Cellmax, I should have put Janemba in slot 1. I don't know what I was thinking. Janemba in slot 1 was definitely the better position. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Additional super attack. Thank you very much. Remember, this is my Janemba, so it is going to be much weaker than the friend. Bop. Okay, Turles, I'm pretty sure Gohan can't be stunned. Yeah, he can't be stunned. So this is just... Oh, man, he actually might take a bit of damage here. This could be bad. Okay, no, that's good. As long as it wasn't a super attack. Alright, we're moving on. Let's move on and put Janemba in slot 1. Though Broly can tank. And we do have the revive mechanic up for the Int Broly as well, which is... actually kind of good. I think a rotation of Broly and Janemba might have been a better option. So I think I am going to rotate off the Int Broly, though Int Broly is probably going to get caught out. We'll see here what happens. I will put Janemba in slot 1 because he should be able to tank pretty well. Let's go ahead and get at least a little bit of recovery back. And we don't have any Int. The physicals would be really good next turn. So this is fine. That'll get him to his 18-key super attack. So Janemba's going to eat all these attacks up because that's what Janemba does, and then especially after he supers, getting a 50% attack and defense increase on 18 key, and then an additional 30% if he gets an additional super attack from his 12 key. Of course, we do have him in slot 1, so the chances of additional supers occurring are significantly lower, of course. So here's Broly. He's going to be our big damage dealer for the team pretty much. Okay. Second super attack because he's in slot 2. We love that. Broly's a beast. Absolutely love this guy. I think since coming back and playing Dokkan from returning from like OPTC and stuff, this Tech Broly has been like the #1 unit that I've absolutely adored using. He is so much fun to use. So strong, great defensively, great leader skill. Very simple, but great leader skill. Getting that dodge, that's pretty nice. And that would have done a lot of damage. Okay, so this is a really sketchy turn. I think this may be a turn... Oh, can we get away with just trying to get the kill here? Well, let's put Janemba in slot 1. I think we can try and get the kill here. Let's go ahead and do this, which is going to give us a bunch of healing. No strength. We can't really... Okay, we want to keep those. Let's do that. I have faith that we can kill before we die. Oh, we got a Dokkan attack already? Holy cow. Alright, well, we're going to get a bunch of healing anyway. You don't see Dokkan attacks too often, man. You just don't. You just don't. But then again, when you're at 55%, you will see way more Dokkan attacks. That's just the way it goes, because you just have less offensive threats. So, you know, if you have everything at 100% versus everything at 55%, it 100% makes a big difference in terms of the damage output that you're outputting against these guys. This is going to be good, though, for this one. I can't remember, is this my one or the friend one? This might be the friend, my one, actually. Oh, okay, and Janemba just says, see you later, alligator. Never knew ya. Okay, so now we have Goten and Trunks. So the Nullifies Seal, attack, disables attack and defense reduction, immunity to being stunned, and enemy's key -2. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I am concerned for Turles, but Turles, once he does that 18 key super, the greatly raising his attack and defense, that really helps him out. So I think we'll just do this, and I will use this to get him his 24 key super attack. Probably would have been better to save that for later, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. We'll keep Janemba in slot 1. I feel confident he'll be okay in slot 1, especially because it is the friend one, which has the really good stats. Let's do this, and we'll just do that because we have the 24 key from him. Okay, let's see how Janemba goes here. Oh, okay. First attack. Oh, and he's going to dodge it. Oh, he's just going to nullify it. Ain't no way. Get out of here, boy. And here's Janemba, 14.8 million attack stat. Love to see that, actually. From such a defensive threat like Janemba, being able to output that. Like, it's not the best in the world, obviously, but still, it's impressive from where he came from, for sure. He's going to eat all these attacks. Broly's going to do, hopefully, a double super. I'm pretty sure it's a double super. And then he can't be stunned, obviously. A lot of characters can't be stunned in this game, but Turles should be okay at the end there. Yep, double super from Broly. Potentially a third super would be kind of clutch as well, but we'll see. I'm not holding out for a third super attack. Nope. Okay, so here's Turles. Gonna get some pretty good stats because of this. I'm not too sure what the cooldown is for this guy's cooldown of a 9, so I'm pretty sure we won't get double supered here. We get a double super though, which is great actually, from Turles. Calamity Blaster. Oh, and he's got Fear, that's right, okay. Bing. Bing. No problem. Okay, we move. Now, we do have the revive mechanic from the Int Broly. I think we'll be okay to not activate anything here. Again, we're just going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and use this. Man, these key slots are pretty bad. Okay, this one's actually good. We'll get him to his 18 key. Good. And then we'll use this to get him to 24 key. Alright, looking pretty good so far. Let's see how Janemba goes here. This is my one, so he will take more damage than the friend. If he supers before we super, that could be a problem, but we'll see. Nope, good. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely not going to die this turn. Even if he supers Broly, the fact that we have type advantage against him, Broly will use... Oh, there you go, just nullifying that super attack. Yes, sir. Broly will have his super attack activated here, so he gets additional stats from that. I think we'll be okay this turn. I don't know why I decided to bring Baby, LR Baby. That was probably a terrible decision. And I could probably see it. We're probably not going to win this fight once we get to the next stage with the family Kamehameha. But, I mean, hey, we'll try our best. We'll try our best. We're going to try and use no items here today. Alright. So, next we have Baby. Baby's going to get caught out. I think this is where I may have to use the Rage of Janemba because Baby... I am so concerned, man. I just feel like he's going to get caught out so badly. He does greatly raise his attack and defense. He does have a bunch of stats and stuff, but even after everything, the fact that they have type advantage on Baby, that is the thing I am super concerned about. I think we're going to use the Rage here. Alright, Ceaseless Hell. So he changes everything into a physical key sphere. And then he gets +2 key per key obtained and 16% attack per key sphere obtained. Massively raises attack temporarily, destructive damage, all attacks become critical hits. So that's great. That's going to be fantastic for us. Let's see how much damage we can do. And this is the friend one, by the way. So this is like as good as it gets. You're going to get another 18 key super. Whoo, 24 key. Let's go. And I guess we'll go here. Nice. 3 hits of 24 key. Let's see how we go. 17.3 million attack stat. Bop. It's pretty good. That's an additional attack. And then we go with the next attack, which is the... so this is the one that had the lesser amount of key, so obviously a lot less. Additional attack. Of course, all of these attacks will be criticals this turn. Is he even going to super? Surely he supers. If he supers at the end, this was a fantastic decision to do this because Baby would 100% die. He's not going to super, is he? Wow, he didn't super attack? That's crazy. Look at this goofball. Look at this goofball. Alright, well, he didn't super. That's fascinating. I guess we just kind of have to hope that Baby can kind of hold out. Alright, 24 key super. This is kind of sketchy, actually. So if those keys fall, I don't know if I'm going to get... Okay, well, I'm going to get the 18 key super no matter what. But it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Okay. Jesus take the wheel, I guess. Let's see what happens. Alright, he supers Janemba slot 1. He's going to nullify it. You love to see it. Alright, 15.5 million attack stat from the friend Janemba there. Going bonkers. The mouth beams are crazy, though. Broly, the big man. Skadoosh. Give me that super attack, baby. A third super here would be kind of clutch. I'm pretty sure baby can't crit, so that's kind of a shame. Okay, he has the fear, but that's fine. And I guess we just gotta hope that baby doesn't die. Of course, he does have the 50% attack and defense increase on 18 key. He did crit there, which is good. Oof. He did dodge! Oh my god, baby coming through! Ho-ho! That's wild, dude. That is wild. Alright, let's go ahead and get some health back. This is the Int Broly. And then just give me that. Oh my god, he dodged. That's crazy. We were 100% dead there, by the way. Of course, get rid of that super attack. And then he's going to die this turn. And then we'll move on to the final phase. So the final phase is against a strength Super Saiyan Gohan. So I think that's going to be kind of better for baby at least. But yeah, this last Gohan is kind of a beast. And here we go with the 18 key super attack of Broly. Of course, super effective against all types because of the domain in the earlier part of the fight. Would have been nice to probably save the domain a little bit later, but hey, we're here now. So this is the final guy. This is the final Kamehameha, 130 million HP, nullifying seals, no defense reduction, but you can reduce their attack, so that's kind of interesting. And then he gets 50% attack on the 4th turn. That's kind of annoying, actually. Let's see here. So let's do this. I am considering using Cell's active skill because I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to use Cell's active skill here. Let's do it. Let's use Cell's active skill. Probably would have been better to save it and just like hopefully we just don't die here, but you know, let's see what happens. All attacks will target him. We have the huge defense increase. Look at that, 7.4 million. That's only at 55% by the way. Bonkers. Alright, grab this. Some more same colored key spheres would be nice so we could actually get a little bit of health back. That's the only concerning thing right now for me. A lot of health back there from Cell. Alright, he is going to super straight away. We should be fine because of all that defense. This should do nothing. This is still one of the coolest animations in the game, by the way. Absolutely love this family Kamehameha scene. Yeah, eating it up, of course. Cell's going to take everything here because of his active skill being so incredible. Alright, now, this guy, he does have quite a lot of defense. He has very good damage reduction, so we are not going to do much damage to this guy at all. Crits, of course, are going to be pretty clutch against him. Alright, another super attack is really good from the friend Janemba here. Okay, and then we'll have Broly come in, hopefully with 2 supers, both being crits would be fantastic here. Okay, there's one. Secondary super. If we could somehow get a 3rd super attack, which I believe I can from my equipment, that would be pretty awesome, but we'll see. We haven't had it yet so far this video. Good. Okay, we got a 3rd attack. It wasn't a super attack, but it's a 3rd attack nonetheless. We take it. Fear, of course. And then we'll get Cell to do a couple attacks as well. So this is a pretty good first turn. Pretty good first turn, but Baby's going to be coming around next. Really concerned for him, because Baby, you know, with the way that he kind of goes, he at least, Baby will be at least AGL, so he does have the ability to kind of tank a little bit better versus a strength enemy, but man, you know, it's still family Kamehameha Gohan, so, you know, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect. Cell doing Cell things, bunch of attacks. This is a great turn, though. Great start to this first matchup. We do have the Rage. I forgot about the Rage. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Let's use Rage, bro. Let's go. Alright. Bop. Bop. And bop. There we go. 3 more 24 key supers. Of course, this one is the highest it goes. 15.3 million from the 55% one. Pretty good. And of course, all of these attacks will be crits. And of course, the family Kamehameha, we are gonna eat it up. Okay, just play the animation again. The animation's so good. Oh my god, 2.6 million? Jeez, dude. Oh my god, look how many attacks there are there. That's insane. So many attacks on that slot 1. Okay, next attack, only 3.5 million with a crit too. Yikes. And then we have one more to finish off this turn. 6.4 million attack stat, nothing too crazy. 3.5 million again. And this absolute goofball here. Alright. Alright, let's go back to this now. So, we do have... I forgot about the revive. We have the revive from the Int Broly. Oh, that... We could have probably just saved that whole last turn, but that's okay. We have full HP. That's awesome. Let's just go ahead and use this key for him. That's fine. We'll just use that for you. And then for you... I mean, you're already at that threshold anyway, so we'll just give you that. So, let's see what happens here. Let's see how good he tanks. I actually want him to super slot 1 here, just to see how well he tanks. No, he didn't. Okay, well, this is going to be okay. If he supers Broly, I'm pretty sure that will kill us. If he supers Janemba, I'm pretty sure we can take it. Is he going to super? Wow, no super at the start there. That's kind of surprising. Okay. I'm pretty sure Broly cannot tank it, especially at only 55%. But we'll see. Dodge. Okay, no super attack this turn. And then Baby is going to do at least okay damage, I think. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, so we'll use Turles here. There's going to get a bunch of ki. And I think we're just going to keep... We're going to keep Janemba up front. That's kind of what we'll just do. Everyone's going to have max ki, which is great. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be a very intriguing turn to see how this one plays out. Of course, we have no items to spend. We are at full HP. So, just hopefully... Okay, he's gonna super slot 1. How well does it... Now, this is the friend Janemba. Oh, of course, he just nullifies it. He just says, no, not today, friend. Not today, friend. Keep your Kamehameha for another day. And he just comes in and beats him up. Teleportations. Mouth beam. So good. So good. Such a defensive threat. He just blocks so well. He guards and all the defense and then says, you know what? Even if you do super me, you know what? Let's just cancel that. We're just gonna cancel it. Broly, come in. Give us another super. Of course, we can still die here. Depending on how well Turles can tank. We'll see against the family Kamehameha. Oh, I forgot the third attack there. That would have just finished it. And Turles might just finish this off right here. Pretty sure he will. Alright, here it is. We got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that was pretty cool. Even though it did take quite a long time, like nearly 30 minutes to get this match done, it was still good because, like, Janemba is such a beast, man. He's so good defensively. His offensive capabilities, obviously, are nowhere near as good as some of the other characters in the game. But what Janemba is able to do is still pretty impressive, all things considered, you know? So, that's awesome. So, I'm really impressed with how that actually kind of went. So, shout out to Janemba for being the absolute monster that he is. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.